Harley, it's so exciting when you come on. I mean, it really, really is. I mean, it's so huge. I mean, any parent has you on in their house probably every day.
Yeah, I mean, I get that quite a bit from my teachers. They say it's enough having you at school, but you can't start coming into my house because they're just hearing me everywhere.
Yeah.
So you were how old when you auditioned for the first time?
5.
5 years old. There'd been 2 actresses who'd done it before,
Yes.
and then it was your turn.
And there was me, yeah.
Did you even know what you were getting yourself into?
I had no idea. Because at the start, Peppa, it wasn't really a big thing. I mean, no one, even the people who created Peppa, never knew it was going to be such a big thing.
Yeah.
And also for you, I mean, at the age of 5, I imagine you couldn't really read the scripts you were given then.
No, I couldn't. So, Peppa, they used to read the lines out to me and I used to have to copy them back. And I mean, I've kind of got used to that now. So now in the studios, I'll read the lines, but also there'll be the guys over the other side who'll tell me how to do them different ways.
Well, now you're 16 now, aren't you?
Yes.
So, do you obviously a woman with her own mind. So, do you go in there and say, actually, I think Peppa would say it like this?
Yes, obviously, because I've done Peppa for 11 years now, which is quite a while.
It's a long time.
I really understand the character. I know how she speaks, how she would do things, how she would react.
Yeah.
So
Do they have to remind you and say, yeah, OK, we know you know her well, but, you know, you have to put your mind into a 4-year-old pig?
Sometimes, yeah, I mean, because obviously I have to change voices from being 16-year-old norm girl to being a 4-year-old pig.
Well, you're lucky you can still do it, because you'd have thought from the age of 5 that your voice would have matured and changed, but yet you can still put that same voice on.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I've just managed to keep it the same throughout. I mean, obviously, it's kind of matured a bit, but, I mean, you kind of have to just act through it.
Do people recognise you? Do children recognise you when you're walking around and then they hear you speak?
I don't get recognised when I'm kind of walking around, but sometimes if I'm speaking, like, it's happened at Starbucks, if I'm just speaking and they're like...
Recognise that voice.
Or if you snort, then suddenly...
Yes, yeah, I do that round Peppa Pig World.
Do you?
Yeah, I went with my brother and my mum the other weekend, and... I mean, I was on the dinosaur ride, which is my favourite ride at the moment.
Yeah,
but,
we'll come to that in a minute.
Yeah, so I was on the rides with my brother and everyone was kind of giving me slightly odd looks, being, why is there a 16-year-old riding a dinosaur? And so just going around the park, me and my brother were just kind of snorting, doing some lines and...
So do you do it to think, right, OK, I'm going to do this, and let's see how long it takes them to click?
Sometimes.
It's the giggle as well.
Yes.
Can you just switch that on?
Yes.
Can you just switch that on now?
It's the snort as well.
Yeah.
So good.
And you mentioned the rides because there are 2 new rides. It's on the 16th of May.
Yeah,
there are going to be 2 new
May.
rides. It's extended.
Yeah, it's the first time, because obviously Peppa was made quite a few years ago, but this is Peppa World. But they've just got 2 new rides, and it's the first time they've kind of expanded the park, and the rides are bigger than before, and they look amazing. I mean, as I said, I went and saw them, and so there's the Queen's Flying Coach ride, which looks amazing. It's a monorail. I think that's how you say it, but it just goes round the park, and it's really cool.
And there's also Grampy Rabbit's sailing club as well.
It's the new water
Is
ride.
it?
Yeah, which is really exciting.
It is brilliant. I mean, I've been with the kids and they absolutely love it. So
And you can't go
try
to
new
the...
ones.
Or, I mean, it's a bit of juggling, because you've got to juggle your life with GCSEs.
Yes, I've got all my GCSEs coming up.
Pigs through GCSEs.
Yeah. But no, it's fine. You've just got to kind of balance it out. So, so the opening of it, I'm gonna do my GCSE in the morning and then maybe go in afterwards.
Try and do that.
I'll try and do that.
Will you work? Could you just say down camera 1 there that it's the end of the show and I hope you've enjoyed it for us?
Hello, I hope you had a lovely show and I hope you've enjoyed it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to get serious mum points from my kids when I get home today, let me tell you.